Welcome to the channel. Rarest coins. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most intriguing coins in modern numismatics, the 1991 Lincoln penny. While most pennies are worth just 1 cent, there's a rare exception that could potentially be worth a lot more, up to an incredible $1.1 million. You heard that right, a penny worth over $1 million. So, if you're a coin enthusiast or simply curious about rare finds, stick around because we're about to uncover the history, significance, and the potential value of the 1991 Lincoln penny. Let's start by taking a quick look at the history of the Lincoln penny. The Lincoln cent, which features Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, was first introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. The design has remained largely unchanged over the years, with only slight modifications. It's made of copper and has been a staple of American currency for over a century. But in 1991, the penny was still the same in terms of design. What makes the 1991 penny special, however, is not the design but the potential for rare coins to be worth much more than their face value. Now, what makes the 1991 penny stand out in particular? Well, over the years, minting errors have been a key factor in the higher value of some coins. When it comes to the 1991 Lincoln penny, one of the rarest and most valuable errors is the double die error. Double die errors happen when the die used to strike the coin doesn't align properly during the minting process, which causes the design to be stamped twice, resulting in a noticeable doubling effect on the coin's features. This error is more common than you might think, but finding a coin with this flaw in exceptional condition can make all the difference. One of the most famous examples of the 1991 double die penny was discovered and later sold for $1.1 million at auction. How did such a simple coin become worth such an astronomical amount? Let's break it down. So, why is this error so valuable? It all comes down to rarity, condition, and the demand from collectors. While double die pennies can occur in various years, the 1991 coin has become particularly famous due to a few key factors. The error on this coin is often highly visible, making it easier for collectors to spot. But more importantly, the quality of the penny plays a major role in its worth. The higher the grade, the more valuable it is. For a coin to reach $1.1 million, it needs to be in near-perfect condition, often graded MS67 or higher by professional grading services like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or a professional coin grading service, PCGS. These organizations assess the coin's physical appearance, including its luster, surface quality, and overall aesthetics. A coin in pristine condition with an error like this can bring in a lot of attention from collectors, and when a coin is this rare, bidding wars can push the price to incredible heights. Now, let's get into the nitty-gritty of identifying a 1991 double die Lincoln penny. So, how can you tell if you have one of these valuable coins in your collection? First, examine the date 1991 on the obverse side of the penny. Look closely, and you might notice the digits appear doubled or have a slight shadowing effect. You should also check the inscriptions around Lincoln's bust, as well as the word liberty and the motto "In God We Trust." If any of these details appear doubled, you might just have a valuable coin in your hands. Of course, the most important factor is the overall condition of the coin. If the penny has been heavily worn or damaged, it might not have the same value as one in mint condition. Also, don't forget to check for other potential errors like missed strikes or off-center coins, as these can add to a coin's worth. If you think you've found a 1991 double die penny, it's important to get it authenticated by a reputable grading service. This process ensures that your coin is genuine and helps establish its value. Once authenticated, you can look into selling it through auctions, coin dealers, or private sales. Keep in mind that coins with such significant value should be handled with care. Consider securing insurance or using a reputable dealer to help you with the selling process. The rare 1991 double die penny has been known to sell for huge sums at major auctions, so it's a coin worth keeping in a safe place. The world of rare coins is fascinating. Coin collectors have long been intrigued by minting mistakes, and the discovery of a valuable error coin can bring fame and fortune. Many collectors dedicate years to searching for specific errors, and a single find can complete a collection or bring in life-changing money. While the 1991 Lincoln penny may not be the only coin worth millions, its rarity, the story behind its discovery, and its place in the numismatic world have cemented its status as a coveted item among collectors. If you happen to have one of these rare pennies, congratulations, so you might be holding onto an incredible treasure. So, there you have it, the 1991 Lincoln penny, a coin that was originally worth just 1 cent, could potentially bring you a lot more if it contains a rare double die error. With a little knowledge and a keen eye, you could find yourself holding a coin that could be worth up to $1.1 million. If you've enjoyed this deep dive into the world of rare coins, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more fascinating insights into the world of numismatics. And remember, keep an eye on your change. You never know what hidden treasures you might come across. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Outro music fades. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're talking about a coin that might be sitting in your pocket right now, but it could be worth a lot more than just 1 cent. We're diving into the 1993 Lincoln penny, a coin that, despite its humble appearance, has become one of the most sought-after and valuable pennies in recent years. We're talking about a coin that could potentially be worth a staggering $1.3 million. That's right, a penny worth over $1 million. If you're a coin enthusiast or just someone curious about rare finds, stick around because we're about to explore the history, value, and how you can spot this potentially life-changing coin in your collection. Let's get into it. A brief history of the Lincoln penny. To understand the significance of the 1993 Lincoln penny, let's first take a look at the history of the Lincoln cent itself. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The original design, featuring Abraham Lincoln's portrait on the obverse, has remained largely unchanged over the years. However, the reverse side has seen some updates. From 1959 to 2008, the reverse featured the iconic Lincoln Memorial, and in 2009, to mark the 200th anniversary of Lincoln's birth, the U.S. Mint released a series of special reverse designs. Since 2010, the penny has featured the Union Shield design, symbolizing Lincoln's efforts to preserve the United States. The 1993 Lincoln penny, in particular, was minted in Denver and is part of the ongoing series of pennies that have featured Lincoln's portrait on the obverse and the memorial on the reverse. But what sets the 1993 apart from the rest of this series is its rarity and the possibility of it being a part of a minting error that makes it worth far more than its face value. What makes the 1993 Lincoln penny so valuable? The 1993 Lincoln penny is not inherently rare by itself. Millions were minted that year. However, what makes this penny stand out and potentially worth a lot of money is the possibility of it being a rare minting error coin. Minting errors are one of the key factors that make certain coins worth much more than their intended face value. In the case of the 1993 Lincoln penny, one specific error stands out, the double die error. So, what is a double die error? Essentially, a double die error occurs when a coin is struck twice by the same die, but with a slight misalignment between strikes. This results in doubling on certain parts of the design. On the 1993 Lincoln penny, the doubling typically appears on the date 1993 and the word Liberty, making it easy to spot. The double design makes the coin stand out visually, and because minting errors like this are so rare, the coin becomes highly valuable to collectors. In fact, one of the most famous 1993 double die pennies was recently sold for a jaw-dropping $1.3 million. This coin, in perfect condition with the double die error clearly visible, fetched an incredibly high price at auction, cementing its place in numismatic history. Why are minting errors so valuable? Minting errors have always been a fascination for collectors. When a coin is minted with an error, it is often a one-of-a-kind find. The uniqueness of a coin with a mistake is what makes it so valuable. Most coins are produced in large quantities with identical designs, so when a coin features a flaw, it stands out from the rest. These errors are limited in number, which is why collectors are so eager to get their hands on them. Minting errors can occur in various forms. such as off-center strikes, misaligned dies, or double strikes. The more noticeable and rare the error, the more valuable the coin becomes. In the case of the 1993 D Lincoln penny, the double die error makes the coin incredibly desirable for collectors, and because it's so rare, the prices for high-quality examples can skyrocket. How to identify the 1993 D double die Lincoln penny? Now that we know what makes the 1993 D Lincoln penny so valuable, how can you tell if you have one of these rare error coins? It's all about being able to spot the double die error. Start by examining the date on the obverse side of the coin. If the numbers in 1993 appear doubled, that's the first indication you might have a valuable error coin. The doubling may be more pronounced on the number 9 or 3, so pay close attention to those areas. Next, take a look at the word Liberty on the obverse. You should also check for doubling here. The doubling may be visible on the top part of the letters, and you'll likely see a slight shadow or offset design, which can be a telltale sign of a double die error. Also, inspect the inscription "In God We Trust" for any similar signs of doubling. Though the doubling may not always appear on these areas, it's always good to check. Finally, take a close look at the overall condition of the penny. Mint state example coins with little to no wear are the most valuable. If the penny shows signs of heavy circulation, it might not be worth as much, even if it has a doubling error. Coins that are well preserved, particularly those graded at a high level, such as MS67 or higher, will fetch the highest prices. Grading and authentication. If you think you've found a 1993 D Lincoln penny with the double die error, the next step is to get it graded and authenticated. Coin grading is a process where professionals evaluate the condition of a coin, giving it a grade based on factors like its appearance, wear, and overall condition. The most reputable grading services are the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, and the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin is. A penny in mint condition could be worth thousands or even millions, whereas a heavily worn penny might not be worth much more than its face value. For rarer coins like the 1993 D double die penny, the grade is incredibly important. To coins that grade higher tend to attract more interest from collectors, which pushes their value up. Once you've had your coin authenticated and graded, you'll have a much better idea of its worth. In some cases, a high-grade 1993 D Lincoln penny with a double die error could be worth up to $1.3 million, just like the one that recently made headlines. How to sell your 1993 D Lincoln penny? If you're lucky enough to have found a 1993 D Lincoln penny with the double die error, you might be wondering how to sell it. Selling rare coins can be a bit tricky, but there are several ways you can go about it. One of the best options is to sell the coin at a reputable auction house. Auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers regularly host sales for rare coins, including error coins like the 1993 D double die penny. Auctions are a great way to generate competition among buyers, which can drive the price up. Alternatively, you could approach a reputable coin dealer who specializes in rare or error coins. They can help you determine the value of the penny and may be able to connect you with interested buyers. Keep in mind that selling through a dealer will likely result in a lower price compared to selling at auction, as they often take a commission. Conclusion. So, there you have it. The 1993 D Lincoln penny, though it may seem like just another penny in your pocket, could actually be worth up to $1.3 million if you happen to find a rare double die error. Minting errors like this are one of the main reasons why some pennies can command such high prices in the numismatic world. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just someone who's stumbled upon this video, now you know exactly what to look for when examining your 1993 D pennies. If you enjoyed this deep dive into rare coins and the fascinating world of numismatics, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more exciting videos on coin values, history, and hidden treasures. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep an eye on your change. You never know what valuable gems might be waiting for you. Outro music fades. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're diving into one of the most fascinating and valuable coins that might be sitting right in your pocket. We're talking about the 2017 P Lincoln penny, a coin that, at first glance, might seem like any other penny, but don't be fooled. This penny, especially when it comes with certain rare features, could be worth a jaw-dropping $1.4 million. Yes, you heard that right. This seemingly ordinary coin could be worth a small fortune. So, what makes the 2017 Lincoln penny so special? In today's video, we're going to explore its history, the rare error that can make it so valuable, and how you can spot a 2017 penny that could potentially make you rich. Let's get started. History of the Lincoln penny. Before we dive into the specifics of the 2017 Lincoln penny, let's take a quick look at the history of the Lincoln penny itself. The Lincoln cent has been a part of U.S. currency since 1909, when it was first introduced to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The obverse of the coin features a portrait of Lincoln, which has remained largely unchanged over the years. The reverse side of the coin, however, has seen several modifications, reflecting different periods of American history. From 1959 to 2008, the reverse featured the iconic Lincoln Memorial. But starting in 2009, in celebration of the 200th anniversary of Lincoln's birth, the U.S. Mint began releasing a series of reverse designs to honor various aspects of Lincoln's life. In 2010, the design was changed to the Union Shield, symbolizing Lincoln's efforts to preserve the Union during the Civil War. The 2017 Lincoln penny, like other recent pennies, features this Union Shield reverse design. But what makes the 2017 so unique, and why is it worth so much money? Well, let's dig into that. What makes the 2017 Lincoln penny so valuable? The 2017 Lincoln penny is special not just because of its year or design, but because of a very specific error that occurred during its minting process. While most 2017 pennies are worth just 1 cent, some of these pennies contain a rare minting error that has caught the attention of collectors and investors alike. The key error we're talking about is known as the die crack error. A die crack occurs when there is a crack or break in the die used to stamp the coin's design. This can cause parts of the design to appear in unusual places or create extra lines and marks on the coin. In the case of the 2017 penny, this error resulted in a crack running through parts of the design, which makes the coin visually distinct from the typical, error-free penny. Die crack errors, while not extremely rare, are still relatively uncommon, and coins featuring these errors in high-quality condition can fetch a premium price. However, there is one particular 2017 penny that was sold for an astonishing $1.4 million due to this die crack error. This specific coin had a very prominent crack running through the design, and it was graded in near-perfect condition, which is what led to its high price at auction. Why are minting errors so valuable? If you've ever wondered why coins with minting errors can be worth so much more than regular coins, it all comes down to rarity and uniqueness. Minting errors are essentially mistakes made during the production process, and most of the time, these errors are caught before the coins are released into circulation. However, some errors slip through the cracks and end up in the hands of collectors. Collectors and investors are willing to pay top dollar for coins with minting errors because these coins are rare. The rarity comes from the fact that only a small number of coins with the same error exist, which makes them highly collectible. In addition to rarity, coins with minting errors often have visual appeal because they stand out from the rest of the coins in circulation. A coin with a die crack, for example, might have a completely different appearance than a standard penny, making it particularly desirable for those who collect error coins. For the 2017 Lincoln penny, the die crack error is what sets it apart and makes it valuable. And when a coin like this is in mint condition, its value can skyrocket, sometimes reaching prices that seem unbelievably like the $1.4 million price tag attached to one 2017 penny. How to identify the 2017 Lincoln penny die crack error. Now that we know what makes the 2017 Lincoln penny so valuable, you're probably wondering how you can spot one of these rarer coins in your own collection. It's all about closely examining the penny for signs of the die crack. Start by closely inspecting the obverse side of the coin. where you'll see the portrait of Abraham Lincoln. The die crack on the 2017p penny usually runs across the coin in a way that causes a small line or crack to appear through the design. It may look like a faint crack running through Lincoln's hair or along the edge of the coin, but the key is to look for a visible break or line that doesn't belong. The reverse of the 2017p penny also features the Union Shield design, and while the die crack is most commonly found on the obverse, it can occasionally appear on the reverse as well. Look carefully at the shield and the inscription around the edges for any unusual marks or cracks. If you notice a die crack, it's important to assess the coin's overall condition. A penny with a significant die crack in good condition can be worth far more than a well-worn coin with the same error. For high-quality coins, having them graded by a professional grading service, like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, is essential to determining their true value. Grading and authentication. Once you've identified a potential 2017p Lincoln penny with a die crack error, the next step is to get it graded and authenticated. Coin grading is the process of evaluating a coin's condition, and it plays a crucial role in determining its market value. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin is. For rarer coins like the 2017p die crack penny, a higher grade significantly increases its value. A coin that is in near-perfect condition, such as one graded MS67 or higher, will command a much higher price than one that shows signs of heavy wear. Professional grading services like NGC and PCGS will assess the condition of your coin and assign it a grade based on factors like luster, surface quality, and overall appearance. Once graded, the coin will be certified as an authentic error, which makes it much easier to sell or auction. Without professional grading, it's hard to verify a coin's authenticity, and that can greatly impact its value. How much could your 2017p Lincoln penny be worth? If you're lucky enough to have a 2017p Lincoln penny with a die crack error, your coin could be worth a lot more than just 1 cent. While the exact value depends on the severity of the die crack and the overall condition of the coin, some 2017p pennies have sold for as much as $1.4 million, as we've seen with the high-profile sale of one particularly rare example. For most collectors, though, a 2017p penny with a die crack error in good condition could still be worth several hundred or even thousands of dollars. If you think you've found one, it's worth getting it professionally evaluated to determine its true market value. Where to sell your 2017p Lincoln penny? If you've found a 2017p Lincoln penny with a die crack error and you're considering selling it, there are a few options available. One of the best ways to sell rare coins is through a reputable auction house like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers, where you can auction off your coin to a large pool of potential buyers. Alternatively, you could reach out to a trusted coin dealer who specializes in rare and error coins. A reputable dealer will be able to help you evaluate your coin, authenticate it, and potentially connect you with buyers who are looking for coins like yours. Conclusion. And that's a wrap on the 2017p Lincoln penny. Who would have thought that a coin worth just 1 cent could hold the potential for such incredible value? Whether it's the rare die crack error or the amazing condition of certain coins, the 2017p penny has become a must-have for collectors and investors alike. If you've got one of these coins in your collection, make sure to check it closely, as it could be worth far more than you ever imagined. Thanks for watching today's video. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more awesome content on rare coins, their values, and how to spot hidden treasures in your own collection. We'll see you next time, and as always, keep an eye out for those rare coins so you never know what could be worth a small fortune. Outro music fades. Hey, everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're talking about one of the most talked about pennies in recent years, the 2020d Lincoln penny. While most people are used to finding pennies in their pocket worth just 1 cent, there's a rare version of the 2020d Lincoln penny that could actually be worth a staggering $1.2 million. That's right, a penny worth $1 million. How is this possible? In this video, we're going to break down the history of the Lincoln penny, dive into why the 2020d version is so valuable, and show you how you can spot a penny that could potentially make you a fortune. Let's get started. History of the Lincoln penny. Before we dive into the specifics of the 2020 penny, let's take a quick look at the Lincoln penny's rich history. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Since then, it has become one of the most iconic coins in the United States. The design on the obverse, featuring the portrait of Abraham Lincoln, has remained largely unchanged over the years. The reverse design, however, has seen some modifications. From 1959 to 2008, the reverse side featured the Lincoln Memorial, and in 2009, the U.S. Mint began releasing a series of special reverse designs to celebrate the 200th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. Since 2010, the penny has featured the Union Shield, which symbolizes Lincoln's preservation of the United States. But in 2020, we saw the continuation of the Union Shield design, and the 2020 version of the penny became a standout in the coin collecting world. Let's see what made this penny so special. What makes the 2020 Lincoln penny so valuable? So, what's all the fuss about the 2020 Lincoln penny? Is there something about this coin that makes it worth so much more than its face value? Well, like many rare coins, it all comes down to minting errors and rarity. While the vast majority of 2020 Lincoln pennies are worth just 1 cent, there's a very rare error coin that has made headlines and caused collectors to scramble. The coin we're referring to is the double die error. This happens when the die used to strike the penny becomes misaligned during the minting process, causing the design to appear as if it's been struck twice. This error is especially noticeable on the date and the word Liberty, which appear more than once. For the 2020 Lincoln penny, this error is incredibly rare, and finding one in excellent condition is a game changer for any coin collector. The best part, a coin like this can sell for a lot more than you might expect. In fact, one such penny was recently sold for an incredible $1.2 million at auction, making it one of the highest-priced pennies ever to be sold. Why are minting errors so valuable? Minting errors are some of the most coveted finds in the coin world. This is because errors make a coin unique. In most cases, these errors happen during the minting process, and only a few coins with the same mistake are produced. Since the vast majority of coins are minted correctly, finding a coin with an error can make it incredibly valuable, as it's rare, and in some cases, highly collectible. For the 2020 Lincoln penny, the double die error is particularly sought after because it's easy to identify and quite striking. In addition to the doubling of the date and inscriptions, the coin also tends to be in excellent condition, which makes it even more desirable to collectors and investors alike. How to identify the 2020 double die Lincoln penny? So, how can you tell if you've got one of these rare 2020 Lincoln pennies with the double die error? It's all about paying close attention to the details. First, take a good look at the date. The numbers in 2020 will appear doubled or more pronounced if the coin has the error. The doubling effect might not be subtle, and you should be able to see a noticeable shadow of the numbers just slightly offset from the main set of digits. Next, check the word Liberty on the obverse. If you notice any doubling, especially on the top of the letters, that's a good sign that you may have an error coin on your hands. Also, don't forget to inspect "In God We Trust." While doubling might not always appear here, it's worth checking, as this error can sometimes affect multiple parts of the coin. Finally, take a look at the overall condition of the penny. Even if you do spot the error, the value of the coin will be greatly influenced by its grade. A coin that is well preserved with minimal wear and tear will have a much higher value than one that's been heavily circulated or damaged. Grading and authentication. Once you think you've found a 2020 Lincoln penny with the double die error, the next step is to get it graded and authenticated by a professional coin grading service. The most trusted companies for grading coins are the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, and the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS. These organizations evaluate the condition of the coin, giving it a grade that helps determine its value. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin is. For the 2020 Lincoln penny, A coin in mint condition could be worth significantly more than one that's been worn or damaged. Coins with a grade of MS67 or higher are typically considered to be in near-perfect condition and are the ones that fetch the highest prices at auction. How much can your 2020 D Lincoln Penny be worth? If you have a 2020 D Lincoln Penny with the double die error, your coin could be worth a significant amount of money. While the $1.2 million sale was for a particularly rare and well-preserved example, most of these error coins will still be worth hundreds, if not thousands, of dollars. The value depends on the quality of the coin and how rare the specific error is. Even without a double die error, 2020 D Lincoln pennies in good condition may still be worth more than face value, especially to collectors looking to complete their collections. But if you have a rarer coin, you could be holding on to a future investment. Where to sell your 2020 D Lincoln penny? If you're lucky enough to find a 2020 D Lincoln penny with the double die error, you'll want to know where to sell it. Many collectors choose to sell their rare coins at auction houses like Heritage Auctions or through reputable coin dealers. If you're looking to maximize the sale price, selling through an auction can help generate competitive bids and potentially push the value even higher. Of course, make sure you've had the coin authenticated and graded before selling it. A certified, high-grade coin is much more likely to attract serious buyers willing to pay top dollar. Conclusion. And there you have it, the 2020 D Lincoln Penny, a coin that may only be worth 1 cent to most people, but could be worth a small fortune if you're lucky enough to find a rare double die error. With its incredible value and fascinating history, this coin has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike. So, next time you're going through your change, make sure to take a close look at your pennies. You could be holding onto a coin worth thousands, or even millions, of dollars. Thanks for watching, and if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more coin collecting tips and news. Keep searching for those hidden treasures, and we'll see you in the next video. Outro music fades.